this is part 2 of how you doing. And I want to explain something back real fast. You have to go watch the last video I just dropped if you don't. Total goof. I don't even, we have nothing in common, no point for us to continue conversating, okay? This video right here means so much to me. Check this out. Did you know that remember I told you the adrenochrome thing and that? Also, you should note that the aura of a person under those glasses, as they watch people fading and disappearing and leaving this plane, their body, their aura left them entirely. They had no aura when the person passed on. That proves that this is just a vessel and the spirit moves on. Okay? That is living proof. Okay? Now, the best part about all this is that there is a lot more to life after when you pass on. And that, to me, everything about that. Of course, I'd always be sad if I lost somebody I loved, but you have to understand you shouldn't be that sad because they're out there somewhere. You have to find them, right? And also, they're always with you. And I guess that's something that a person who is in this, like a physical body, doesn't get right now until after. I also hope that, I don't think that there is a bad person. I think we are tainted either from birth or from the devil, right? The devil the devil will give you a choice to fuck up, right? And you take that cookie, you take that gold from somebody else's pocket, and he says, don't worry, I'll make sure they don't know it's you, right? Somebody else goes to jail in your place and their life is ruined, right? So trust me when I say that for every action there is a lesser or greater reaction. I think it's a greater reaction, but it's a lesser or greater reaction. For every reaction, there's a lesser or greater reaction. I do believe it's something like that. I learned that a long time ago, and that's definitely, I've had to like pull little bits and little pieces that may or may not go together. Back, this is like old school what I learned when I was a little diaper baby, basically. But that plays into conscience, right? Are you going to feel bad after knowing that person is rotting in a cage while you're sitting there rich, right? So if you aren't consciously impacted by that, affected, I believe it's affected. No, it's an effect. And what happens is you probably don't get to come back, right? I think there's somebody that's watching, and whether it is like a gamer score or an emotional score, I believe there's a reason why we have a score here, right? There's something high up that never explains that to you, right? And it could be we are not a simulation, but a true creation of AI. This could absolutely be, right? I used to tell really big entities, I said, you don't know who your boss is. The biggest entity. No, none of you are on my level, okay? None of you. I think you would have a conversation with someone like this and be like, oh, you wouldn't. You're a puss, right? You don't have a backbone that's even half the size of mine. You think you're tough, you think you're a big man or a woman, but when it comes time to stand up to those who are evil, the true evil, you don't, right? Now, if somebody I know catches me off guard and stuff, I'll give you a couple chances. Maybe it depends, but like I said, once you start flipping me off and you start yelling at me, I'll just kick the shit out of you. There's no question. Like, you can't raise your voice at me and think that I'm not gonna fucking lose my shit. I don't care where we are. From now on, that's the new rule with the Hashmen. You yell at me, I'm gonna pound you. Okay? Pound you. Because yelling at someone is an assault, right? You don't have to. I'm telling you. You yell at me. You basically are saying, let's fuck. And I don't play nice. Okay? I do not. And once I know you're no longer my friend, I'm pounding you. I'm pounding you. You understand? There's no fucking I'm sorry, dude, nothing. I don't listen to nothing. After you've made me lose my shit because you're evil and you're like, oh, I'm a pussy, hang on, I'm a total pussy, sorry, buddy. I didn't realize you had the fucking power of 2 dragons trapped inside you right now. No, bud, you're gonna learn the hard way. You're big mouth, you're super tough. I've seen people twice my size get pounded out by a guy half my size with some of my jeans in them, okay? You don't want no part of this, dude. And I was laughing. I'm like, ah! I wasn't even worried. I knew, buddy, I play sports with people, okay? There is certain people that when you play sports, if you don't move like the other people, do not challenge the other people to anything less than a game of basketball, because that's the only way you're safe, right? The people I grew up with are bosses. Some are total idiots and losers. But the thing to remember is some are bosses. So I didn't grow up with a bunch of pussies and pansies who, you know, got a tattoo upside down cross and think they're tough. These dudes probably got tattoos on their foreheads and, you know, they're batshit crazy. You know what I'm saying? So. Huh, I was getting the plates. Got cutlery and plates. You need a napkin. It's a messy plate there. The salad's gonna be a few. Got lettuce, tomato, garlic, onions in here, but I'm just getting all the parasites out of the lettuce and just crushed it with lemon juice. It's gonna be tasty. How is it? Good. So now the salad's coming. It's gonna be tasty, hon. Pardon me? You don't want any more food now? All right. So I'm gonna put this away. I'll get you some juice here. I'll bring the juice to you. I'm good. I had some. I just opened up one. You can have the one I opened. I mean, I don't know which one you want. You want the other one? Open it too. I mean, I'm gonna try some of this food here. I'll tell you how good it is, or it tastes like shit, or what. First of all, let's start with the hash brown. Very good. Perfectly seasoned. Oh, so tasty. These are the McCain hash browns and the Heinz. Throw a little bit of Heinz ketchup on there. Now the baguette. Good. Everything looks perfect on the baguette. If I was ordering this at a restaurant, I'd start out thinking I was eating proper. Let's see. Wow. Holy fuck. Oh. Holy shit, is that tasty, bro? Ow, it fucking bit me back. I mean, that's a solid 9. It could be a 10, but I mean, I'm not a fucking garlic bread judge, you know what I mean? I can only say what I think. It's a 9 or a 10. Best fucking shit I ever had. Right here, baby. I'd like this with salad, but no biggie. Woo-hoo.